What's up, guys? Today we're testing out the 7 Artisans 18mm f6.3 on the Sony a5100. This is a really cheap setup for street photography, just a pocket camera. So let's see how it works. So at $1,000, the Ricoh GR is a little too expensive for some people. So I've got a cheap alternative here. Of course, this is not going to be as sharp, and this is not going to cause me to actually sell my Ricoh GR 3X. But this is interesting for a video and to test out a little bit. So we've got a Sony iiix 3C, which I got with the 18 to 55 for $79. Sold the 18 to 55 for $69, so this is a $10 camera. So you might say, well, what about the lens? You know, you're gonna have to buy a lens. How are you gonna get a small lens like that? Well, this is a $25 lens. It's just a body cap with a really small lens glued in. It's just drilled and glued. So it's really quick because you don't have to autofocus. There's no autofocus going on. Just make sure you turn the shutter release on, activate that in your menu settings. And yeah, it's really convenient. Just throw it in your pocket. I enjoy it. I'm not gonna keep it, I'm gonna sell it, but I thought it was worth doing a video on. For me, the Ricoh GR3X is probably the best camera that you can buy, that money can buy. It's my favorite camera, so I can't sell it. I actually listed it on eBay. I got like 28 people watching it, and I took it down because I cannot sell it. I was thinking about selling it and just carrying a full frame Sony camera everywhere, but I just can't do that. It's so easy to have something in your pocket, so convenient, and some of the places I go, I just can't carry a big camera. I actually think the original GR is more comfortable to hold than the GR3 and GR3X because the cold shoe mount thumb grip doesn't fit in there quite right, and it gives you a little extra room. Also, it's bigger. It's slightly bigger than the newer version. So the adapter is just for the GR3X, and this adapter is just for the GR and the GR2. But these, the actual lens, these are both 49mm filter threads. So you can screw that off, screw this off, and interchange that part. You can interchange, the lenses are actually interchangeable at this filter thread once you already have this converter on there. So the ZV-1 and the Ricoh GR3X are similar in a lot of ways, but very different as well. They're similar in size. They're both pocketable. The ZV-1 is a little bit thicker than the GR3 and the GR3X. Because of that flippy screen, you can tell. As far as length, they're pretty close. I think the GR is a little bit longer. The lens sticks out about the same. The ZV-1 sticks out about a little bit more, but if you turn it on, it sticks out a whole lot more than the Ricoh. I don't think the ZV-1 has a problem sucking dust in like the Ricoh does, because it's kind of sealed right there. It's not weather sealed, but you can see that the glass is sealed pretty much. So the GR3X does have a sensor shift to shake. It can shake the dust off. It has a sensor dust removal. It doesn't have a flippy screen. It's got a regular screen. The quality is a lot better for photos on the GR and a lot better for video on the ZV-1. So if you're mainly a video-based person for what you need, if your needs are video-based, this is a Zeiss lens. It's pretty sharp. It's a zoom lens, about a 24-70 full frame equivalent. 1.8 to 2.8 on a 1-inch sensor. It's great for video. It's got the flippy screen. This is great for photography. It's an APS-C sensor, so a lot larger sensor, but the video is dumbed down and horrible. The controls are better, the grip's better. The grip is still pretty good on this. One cool thing with the ZV-1, I'll probably put some photo samples in here too. When you open it up, it turns on. It's got a better microphone for sure. It's got a good microphone. Fully articulating screen, touch. You know what? Is it a touch screen? Yeah, it is. I don't even know. I haven't used it that much. So yeah, this is animal and face eye detect. It's got a really good autofocus system. Definitely a faster autofocus system on the ZV-1. I'm going to do some more videos comparing them for street photography, because actually the ZV-1 is pretty good for street photography. It's also a lot cheaper. This is about $1,000, 900 something. You know, you can get this used for 400, so it's a lot cheaper. The lens is really sharp on both of these. This is a 40mm equivalent. You can get a teleconverter to make it 75. You can actually use the wide angle adapter too. If you put it on that 49mm filter thread from the GA2, you can use the Ricoh GR3 filter wide angle adapter too to make it like a 30mm equivalent. So you got to think about that too. I'm comparing the size from the Sony ZV-1 to the 5100. So they are really similar in size. They're about the same size in every dimension. So about the same length, width, and height. They are pretty much even in height. You could put both of these in your pocket. Good thing about the 5100 is it's got removable lenses. Most Sony lenses you could not put in your pocket, but this 7 Artisans 18mm 6.3 that you focus manually like this, you could fit that in your pocket. And it's a little bit soft as far as that lens goes. The ZV-1 with this setup would be sharper. ZV-1 definitely has better video, but this actually has the same sensor as the ZV-E10. It's got that 24 megapixel sensor that they've been using forever. It's not a bad camera. The grip's not too good on this. The ZV-E10 has a much better grip. The ZV-1 has a better grip too, actually. This feels better to me than this. This one, I feel like when I'm holding it, I don't know, I just feel a little cramped. And even if I open the screen up, I don't feel like I have any good place to put my hand in here either. It's sharper than the ZV-1 or the ZV-E10 right here. But this is a lot cheaper than the ZV-1 or the ZV-10. You can get this for $200. This lens is maybe $60, and the ZV-1 is going to be like $500. ZV-E10 is going to be like $600–700. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out my other videos. Scroll through the channel, hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.